There was a man who sought the total freedom. Nothing could satisfy him, even his wealth and fame. So he went to moon. After he realized something, he went back to the spaceship and never came back. The selfish man left the planet, but he brought nothing but a war. People sought the ways to survive, and they agreed to make a farm that everyone uses, no one owns. The farm was called the Great Farm Valley.
Though there's no owner in the Great Valley, someone needs to manage it. Mlav is the chief technical officer of the Great Valley. He's in charge of every technical issues of the valley. He gives orders to many people. But he never abuses his power. Actually, he loves a small and simple life. Mlav is a diligent guy who is rare to find these days. These days, Mlav's crops are dying without reason. If the valley can't produce food, humans will starve again. What should we do now, Mlav? Staffs asks Mlav. We've tried to solve this issue, but already a month has passed. I'm responsible for this. I'll resign, Mlav says. Mlav wakes up in a seashore. Looks like this is an island where no one is living. Hey, you finally awake. A boy appears behind. Who are you? Where am I? I'm Nival, the angel. You were hit by a truck. This is the island between life and death. I remember, when I was heading to home, I was hit by a truck. You are not exactly dead, your body is in a hospital, being unconscious. You have to choose if you want to go heaven or not by the next week. Until then, this island is yours. Eat, drink, and sleep as much as you want. So, what will you do? Nival asks. Mlav finds wild berry trees and eat berries. Mlav finds a waterfall and drinks water. Mlav cuts the woods and builds a hut. You are pretty good at it, Nival says. I lived in the forest when I was young, Mlav says. Mlav finds wild potatoes and plants them. Mlav makes a fishing rod and goes fishing. Mlav makes a fireplace and cooks potatoes and fish. I can't believe that you were a salaryman, Nival says. I was, but I always wanted this small and simple life, Mlav says. Mlav and Nival sit in front of the fireplace. You keep saying you wanted the life like this, but why didn't you do it already? I thought I should help others. If I want the life like this, then others would too. Okay, but eventually, you couldn't live as you want. Nobody is ready for their sudden death, me neither, but I don't regret, Mlav says. If there's one thing I regret, it's that I couldn't figure out why crops in the valley died. The thing that killed the crops was radiation. What? Radiation? There's a huge cave under the valley. Your ancestors buried every nuclear wastes under there. But that's not your concern anymore, you are dead. And somebody will figure out eventually. Unless you give up going to heaven and stay in the planet. 7 days have passed. Mlav looks at the house he built. Mlav smells the scent of ashes. Mlav touches the potatoes he grew. Decided your mind? Nival asks. I thought, if I can't be responsible, I should leave. But after I die, so that I really can't be responsible, I regret giving up so early. I want to try again. Let me go back to my farm. Well, If that's your choice. Nivel touches Ndlav's forehead. See ya, Ndlav. Ndlav falls to the void. Ndlav opens his eyes in the hospital. Doctor, the patient is conscious. Can you hear me, Ndlav? You've been slept for 7 days. I'm fine, but hey, please investigate the radiation status of the Great Valley. What do you mean? Trust me, we don't have much time. You were right, brother. There's a giant cave under the valley. How did you find it anyway? Ndlav hold his both hands. Heaven helped me, who didn't help myself. Then, someone knocks the door. So you should be thankful. Nivel enters the room and grins.
So they realized the existence of the cave.
Yes, sir. What a shame. It was our chance to buy the Great Valley to a cheap price.
Guess our plan is a bit delayed.